Good morning, pals. Welcome to 100 Days, 100 Miles on a $100 Treadmill. I'm Tanya. That's my fat cat, Jim. And let's take a walk. All right, you ready to get started? Let's get it going. Here's the countdown. Come on, everybody. Here we go. And let's ramp it up. I've had a couple people ask, what speed I go when I'm starting, because it would be like another added alliteration to be going 100 miles, 100 days, 100 on a $100 treadmill going 1 mile per hour. But I do go a little bit faster than that. So I usually start out at about 1.2. And that's usually between 1.2 and 1.6 is usually how fast I'm going when I'm talking to you guys, because when I first started, yes, I was going about 1 mile per hour because I was trying to figure out how to, getting all my proprioceptors going so that I knew where I was in space when I'm on the treadmill. And it was very disorienting at first. And now it's just, I've been doing it every day and I'm very used to it now. So I can go a little faster now. I feel like I'm getting up in the morning and it's like, ooh, what can I share with you guys today? And because I've been doing this every day, I don't feel like I have to be as mind-blowing, I guess. Like, it doesn't have to be like I'm imparting some sort of life-changing knowledge on you every day. You have decided to join me on this journey. And if you've gotten this far, I'm assuming it's because you like listening to me talk and like the information I'm giving to you, and you like the fat cats in the background. And he is back there, isn't he? Yep, he's back there. There he is. So yeah, I'm just a lot more comfortable with it, and I have things to talk about, just like I have something to talk about today. Because guess what? We're going to look at the Disneyland app today. What a surprise! So now that the Christmas time is over in Disneyland, they're going back to starting to focus again on the 70th anniversary things that are available. So I was scrolling through here today, and of course it has changed already. Why wouldn't it? Well, that's interesting. That is so weird. As I was scrolling through the wait times today, I was noticing a trend that I think that I want to kind of, follow. Like we talked in an earlier video about how the ticket price changing, and the fact that early entry is going away, and what navigating the park is going to look like this year. So I've been checking. Let's go ahead and open the Book Our Lightning Lanes, switch over to that tip board, and let's change our park to Disneyland Park. And so one of the things I was noticing is that Lightning Lane their return times are a lot higher than they have been in the past. And I thought, what is up with that? And then I remembered to look at those Costco tickets and when those Costco tickets became available. So I'm prefacing a lot of things before I get to the point, but so people started being able to redeem those Costco tickets on January 8th. And so if we look at January 9th, we're already seeing that there is something like Big Thunder Mountain only has a 40-minute wait time, but it has a return time of 8:30 p.m. Haunted Mansion has a return time of 6:50. Indiana Jones, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This was already sold out again by noon. What it looks like to me is that people are really starting to use these lightning lanes. These times are so much different than they were when I looked at them earlier. They're starting to look normal again. So the trend that I was seeing this morning when I was looking at wait times is that people were really already like starting to massively use these lightning lanes. And there were more, the wait times as opposed to the return time for a lightning lane was way different than it normally is. It was like regular wait times, like a 30-minute wait for Autopia is kind of long, but it was like at 15 minutes earlier. But that lightning lane was already booked out for several hours. And so what I'm seeing is that on a day that has pretty standard standby lines, 45 minutes for Matterhorn at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's a 7 o'clock return time. It's like people are maximizing using that lightning lane really early in the day. And I was just thinking, I wonder if where that's coming from is that people are using those Costco tickets already, and there's a flood of lightning lane in the park right now. So what that can look like is where you've maybe seen videos where people are showing insane lines to get into the park and insane lines at lightning lanes. And it very well could be that people are using these tickets. There's a flood of lightning lane that wouldn't normally be in the park that day, right away, early in the day. And people are maximizing the use of those lightning lanes. So you're seeing those return times being extraordinary when you could just go get in a standby line and go through those rides pretty easily right now. So we'll keep an eye on that because I think it might be an interesting phenomenon. We'll maybe look at that a little bit earlier in the day like I did on my own earlier today, and then compare it. I'll remember to do a screen recording at the time that I'm actually looking at the thing, so that we can make a comparison of those. That'll be a good idea. And then now, guess what? We're going to go ahead and look at those mini ears that we've been working on this week and the next step in that modification. So enjoy. So the next thing I want to do is look at how, just like we did with the bow to begin with, how we just kind of looked at, just did a layout of what this all might look like. So my idea is something like the hearts, or these pearls. I think these pearls might be real nice on the bow. Some bigger ones and some littler ones. And I'm just laying these out, not gluing them down yet, just so I can get an idea of how this might look when it's done. They have a little bit of a sticky on the back, but and that would be on either side. Need some sort of something in the center here, like they're going for a nice little heart in the center and getting ready to smooch for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna work upside down today because I need the bow closest to me. So I went ahead and, like I said before, I went ahead and laid everything out so that I have a good idea of how I want it to look before I come in here and start gluing things down, so that I've got good spacing already set up and I won't have to try and figure that out as I go and end up with something that doesn't quite look the way I want it to. Plus, this glue is going to want to turn too sticky real quick. So I want to get this done as fast as I can. Before it starts getting any big ideas. I'm just loosely placing each one of the pearls onto the fabric. And when I'm done gluing them on this side, I'll go down, I will press them in a bit deeper and secure them better. Just got to remember which ones I glued down and which ones I didn't, huh? That's the most difficult part. All right, so I'm just gonna give each one of those a good press down. And try not to lose the rest of my pearls here. I saw one run away from me. There it is. Oh, they're all running. Okay, let's get this other side done. And just try to get a good match to the first side. This isn't my favorite glue, but it's the glue I got right now, so. And part of this experiment was to use things that I already had. And the glue is fine, it's just a little fiddly. But that's part of the crafting process. You find what you like to use, how to fiddle with it to make it work the way you want it to work. It's that part of being an artist that just comes with the territory. As an artist, we tend to fiddle with things until they work the way we want them to. So, we got the pearls on there. I think that's pretty darn cute. Really like the way these are turning out. Many of my friends know this about me. My birthday is on Valentine's Day, and so I don't. I've had this lifelong rule of, on my birthday, people can give me a birthday present or they can give me a Valentine's Day present. Or neither one, or both, or either. But it just can't be a combo gift. So if it's for my birthday, it can't be red, have hearts on it. Especially don't be a bear holding a red heart. So normally I don't go in for what I'm creating right here, which is something very Valentine-y. But it's turning out very cute. We'll see where we are tomorrow. So I've had some people ask for a little bit more specifics on what this treadmill, what exactly we're looking at when I show you where we're at with the mile. So I'm just going to take you through real quick. So I've been walking for 34 minutes, 30 seconds at a speed of 2.2 for 0.96 miles and burned 110 calories. So that's the way that this cycles through. And we're doing a little bit of quick time here, so hopefully we'll hit that mile fairly quickly here. Yeah, so 35 minutes at 2.2 miles per hour for 0.99 miles and burning 113 calories. Next time around should be our mile. And there it is. Good job, pals. All right, pals, there you go. Good job. I'm Tanya. That's my Moai, and this has been 100 days, 100 miles on a $100 treadmill. See you tomorrow, pals. Jimbo, where's your belly? Where's your belly? Yeah? Have your belly? Oh, let me see the belly. Oh, let me see the belly. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. Look at that belly. Look at that belly. It's such a big belly. It's such a big belly. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh, he loves a good belly rub. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good stuff.